And we have xnfri from Detonation Focus Me joining us here on the interview stage. Thank you so much for joining us, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
No, welcome over to Sao Paulo. And the first thing I want to address here is your team, Detonation Focus Me. This is a team made up of many different teams sort of thrown together. You've got Zeta Division, you've got Northeption, even Rejects. For anybody not familiar, that's the team name. That wasn't a div. So I wanted to ask, sort of coming into this, you know, all of your players essentially have been on these promising rosters before. Now you're together here at an international event. Is this a chance for redemption almost?
Yeah, but I mean, we're still, you know, trying to figure things out. Just, you know, working on the little things. But yeah, hopefully we can make our, you know, international debut something like something great.
Well, that's the thing. If you're working on the little things, that means you've already done the big things. So that's the good thing, at least already. Now, one of the questions I know myself and many people at home are going to have is Soldam, someone who has sort of been absent for about a year, one of the original Korean Jets, if not the original. What can fans now expect from this guy? Because he was insane at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Is he still at that level?
Personally, yeah, I think he's still at that level. But I mean, since he had that year of, you know, just not playing professionally, he has, you know, things that he has to catch up on, like regarding like the new metas and stuff like that. But other than that, like his jet is really good.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Now, not that long ago, you guys had the opportunity to play in Japan against some international teams. You had DRX there. You played up against Fnatic as well, obviously, in PaperX. Now, I wanted to know, what did you take away from that experience?
Well, it was kind of like a show match, and we wanted to try new things. And I think our opponents, they were just there to have fun as well. So not really much like strategically that we could have, you know, taken in, but like the experience being on stage definitely, I think, was a big help to us.
So to finish, again, this is almost a question for me, because being someone that came from CS, I was a big fan of HSK, playing on teams like MVP, Gosu, a lot of experience, and he has joined the coaching staff of your roster. So I want to know, how's it been working with him? Is he as good as I imagine he is?
I think so, yeah. He's great to work with. He has, I don't know, a really, I don't know how to say, like a great mindset going into the game, or towards the game. So I think he has like lots of knowledge that he can share with us, and he's been sharing with us. I'm not sure like how great he was at CS, but
for Korean players, he was pretty good, but I don't think it really took off as much in Korea as, say, VALORANT.
I'm sure he'll love that you said that. Just
I know he's played like really at a high level, but
But he wasn't that good.
Oh, right.
I thought that's what you were saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Well, I'll be having words, or he'll be having words with me after.
A bit about him later on, but right here and now, Detonation Focus Me coming in with rifles. The same start to the round, 4 players on C-Long, but they've got a little bit more all in on the strategy. 5 players this time, Spike coming as well, and they've got the site for free. A retake attempt out of Giants, and I think this was the right call, especially when you look at the player who's on site being Rhyme. Nuki's just got dropped through the smoke.
Yeah, that was dirty. That was just a couple of bullets tapped through, and that's probably the player you want most alive in this sort of scenario, except maybe Rhyme on that Astra. Soldam's still looking to try and take these aggressive spots. It's what he's known for, these almost frag-movie highlights, but yet to really get anything done as the push looks to come back through.
There was a lot of utility in his way. He's got to hold strong, though, with his teammate falling. The kills are going Giants' way, and it looks like they might have the round. Time's going to be an issue here if xnfri can hold on a little longer, and there's a player low HP, managing to use a star to at least delay it, and he might have it. It's going to be so tight. 1 bullet needed on the diffuser. It's halfway. He'll get the kill on the second. xnfri closing out a round that they desperately needed. That's putting them right on the board. This could be a tough one, but the good thing is you're seeing players quite far away. Hoodie just walked in and sprayed. They've barely seen anyone this round. The Pacific side's in a 2v5. That is devastating.
Yeah, they've literally seen no one. It's literally just been knowing their spots, knowing their lineups, and now Soldan, we need one of those moments. We need to see one of those moments from a year ago. It's a nice start, but nothing more to be had. Raider left, 1 versus 4. Angle not cleared. A chance here with the second already going his way. Nuke and Cloud on the other side, but they can just start this defusal. He knows that somebody's on that spike.
Oh!
He hits the third, but it isn't quite there. Close.
Giant side. So far, that hasn't happened, so 45, yeah, let's start moving towards the site.
Yeah, the problem is now you're starting to see that reposition from Giants. Already a rotation from Cloud going back in that direction. You got Vitinho from above. He just wants to take one and try and move back, but that's the info they had at least. Now, there is still going to be that lockdown available for the post-plant. That might be something to try and highlight when going into that after-plant position, if they can get into the after-plant, because they're trying to hit them with the shock darts.
They waited as well. You know, those shock darts coming up and over. They pop down the lockdown, avoid getting taken down on the spike plant as well, even damaged up too much, and Suggest now 48 HP, going to sit down below holding utility for the eventual retake that will be mounted. They've committed 1 player to watching the back, which is Raider. Won't be able to do all too much, and now realizing it's clear, going to come to hold forward. I mean, this is a well stacked up site for DFM. Giants are going to find it hard to get any sort of space in. They need a hero play, and there is just nobody to take that mantle right now. A fantastic stun. And puts a halt to Hoodie's push. He can still isolate the fights, but he doesn't win them.
Yeah, they've been gamble stacking most rounds, having 3 players on one side, mid controlled by Anthem, and then just a solo player. That's happened in most, and then they pull rotations. This time, though, with the Viper's Pit, it forces a push in the other direction. Anthem as well, that's not only a kill, but it's also the spike dropped. So extra information garnered. The turret is going to let them know that they've crossed as well, but they are likely to get in and get that plant.
The patience of Rhyme right now. He's waited here this whole time, and now sitting on just the opposite side of the box. It's a matter of timing when he decides to go in and where, both pushing different lanes now. He's trying to find him and root him out. The spray's coming in, they've distracted him, they're starting to get towards the site on the attacking side, so of course Takage wants to try and help his teammates. Rhyme, though, needs to find that space. Takeje's just walking around, deleting his teammates, and well, 1 HP, stuck inside, and indeed, everything started to add up in the end. They knew exactly where that Rhyme.
Although xnfri might have other ideas, starting to check in onto that flank. I think we just heard the Sage Wall go down as well, so the timing of this push might not be the greatest in the world. They're going to throw in that showstopper, but he's going to get stuck in the mud. And just look at the defense. They've just gone. He's now got a wall to run into. He's got to try and go all the way around. It's achieved the site being under their control, but no damage done.
It's not the worst, you know, not being fully denied, given a chance. Giants are playing a retake. What could go wrong? Maybe Hoodie could come in with his ultimate, deny that space completely, and you can see they're waiting.
As well.
There we go. It's come into play.
Oh, he's just been spammed out of there on the plant. Same position as last time, just trying to fight across the board. Viper's Pit available for Rhyme as well. He could basically just shut this down, make it incredibly awkward as the fight comes through, though. 1 kill for Anthem, that gives
Hunter's
something.
Fury.
Lockdown in play as well. Hunter's Fury on the other side. They're making this one work. The spray down from Anthem. He's just doing it all on his own. Finally, someone steps up for DFM and leaves Rhyme with his Viper's Pit still standing, trying to get anything he can, and Anthem is going to be there to close it. 5 kills for him in the round, a 6th on the board for DFM, but they had to throw everything at them, Mitch.
And he stands on top of that same box to get that final kill of the ace. It's coming damn close. But for now, Suggest survives. The last man standing. The pit's down. The spray. It's wild. It's out of control. And so are Giants. They have done it. 13-7, 2-0. And they have won their opening matchup. Moving on in this tournament. Rhyme is an IGL. He has impressed me beyond belief. The patience of this squad. Almost untested in this series.
Yeah, almost completely new roster. Vitinho, the only man still standing from the old Giants squad. You brought in a couple of players that definitely had their struggles on rosters like G2. You brought in a young star from Natus Vincere, and you brought Rhyme all the way back from North America. And it's looking very good. The structure has been fantastic. I think, as you said, the calling has been great as well, but it's also that patience as well. And unfortunately, for Detonation Focus Me, it is a very short trip to Brazil. A team that, again, it has just been built up, coming through from old rosters like that at Zeta Division. like from North Action, even on rejects themselves as well, they've got a lot of work to do, but I think they're a team that can come back from this. That's the thing. You're in the very, very early stages of their build for Pacific, and they've come up against a team that many, including myself, consider a dark horse in this tournament.
The reality is this is a team that we have seen individually make it to this level time and time again.
Yes.
For a lot of these players, in fact, for half the roster, this is their third international event. Third time going home early. I'm sure that stings, but they will have their time. For now,